Well, shocking news for all mudlarkers visiting London from home and abroad who want to go mudlarking on the River Thames foreshore. It seems that on the 23rd of November 2022, it was published in the Evening Standard that the Port of London has now suspended all new mudlarking licences on the Thames. This, they say, is to protect the unique historical integrity of the foreshore. This move means that no new foreshore permits for mudlarking or associated activities will be given for an indefinite period of time. Whilst the announcement means that all permits are now closed off to newcomers, current permit holders are not affected by this change. James Trimmer, the director of the Port of London Authority, that's the PLA, is planning a new development, he told the Standard, and basically he says there are far too many permits in circulation at the moment. He also said the foreshore's historic stores of treasures, rare and mundane, are in danger of just disappearing. We've seen a large rise in foreshore finds being sold, which isn't permitted. Now, these permits are required for any form of searching, digging or use with metal detectors, and the activities only permitted in certain areas of the foreshore. Discoveries of potential archaeological interest are supposed to be reported to the Museum of London, but it seems this is not always the case. Now, as most of us would know, the name mudlarking was first given to those who searched for scraps to sell on the banks of the river during the Victoria era, which now, this term applies to all types of foraging on the banks for items of historical interest. Now, a spokesman for Historic England said, Historic England works closely with the PLA and the Portable Antiquity Scheme to safeguard the historic Thames foreshore, which is owned and regulated by the PLA. We all wish to enable safe public access and controlled beach combing to allow people to enjoy the Thames and its rich history. However, the recent upsurge in interest puts the foreshore and its archaeology at risk, and Historic England fully support the PLA in pausing the issuing of new licences. Now, licences were first issued by the Port of London in 2016, and many of us have enjoyed this activity on the banks of the foreshore. This includes me finding old clay pipes, which is not really a great deal, but that's what I've been looking for. And sometimes they're interesting enough to collect or to sell on to somebody else. So by saying that you're not allowed to find things and sell them, then I don't believe that is the case at all. It's just another case of the Portable Antiquity Scheme trying to get hold of everything they bloody well can to put in the museum and to acquire at very little cost to themselves. Now, I would love to know what you think about this, especially if you've enjoyed the hobby of mudlarking past or present on the foreshore, or if you were planning to come from overseas or visit from some other area in our country. It will certainly affect you if you're trying to apply for a licence or your licence is about to run out at any time soon. And if you'd like to hear more stories similar to this and have members only stories as well, consider joining as a member on my YouTube channel. And thank you very much for listening.